Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Virgo the Victorian. Please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so at the top description box. There's 2 links to donate. I would greatly appreciate it. Virgo, please go down into the comment section and tell me where you are on planet Earth. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, Virgo, let's get into your reading. I'm picking up something in the collective that there's a lot of technological disruption going on. So Virgo, you may be experiencing problems with email, or anything that you're trying to book online is going to kind of glitch on you. Or like even your Google Earth might not be working, something of that nature. Problems with technology, kind of like a static energy where everything's kind of being blocked or mixed up. Or you may see strange messages in your inbox that come back out of nowhere, like it may resend you a message or send a message twice or something of that nature. So yeah, I'm really picking that up for you, Virgo. So just try to be patient. It's gonna pass. It's just like a energy storm kind of thing. I'm next Monday, like by Monday, Tuesday, it's gonna get better, but I think this weekend is just a weird there's just some weird disruption going on. So okay, let's get into the cards. Give me a message for my Virgo. Give me a message for my Virgo. Okay, so backstabbing. What I'm picking up for you, Virgo, is a lot of you have some kind of a toxic mother figure in your life that's trying to come back into your life. And for some of you, it could be a mom, it could be a stepmom, it could be a mother-in-law, it could be an auntie. It also could be, for some of you, like an ex-boss or someone that was a mentor to you. And this is a person that actually you don't talk to, and they actually fell out with you, Virgo, or they had sort of cut ties with you, and then you felt backstabbed by this person because they sort of they let you down, they lied about you, or you got to the point where you really felt that this person was jealous of you. And for a while, Virgo, they were helping you and building you up, male or female, and you felt like you really trusted this person at one point in your life, and you really tried to model yourself after this person too, Virgo. So when you think about like life goals and your job, or the person that you wanted to be, the person that you tried to ascend into being, you thought about this person and you wanted to be like them. Okay, and then they became toxic, and it's weird, I couldn't talk for a minute there. So a lot of Virgos, I think you felt like you weren't allowed to speak against this person, and they became toxic in your life, Virgo. And for a lot of you, they maybe spoke about issues to you and told you that they had like a midlife crisis, a nervous breakdown, something like that. They may have had addictions problems, and you know, the older generation, they have a different way of saying midlife crisis, and now I'm forgetting what it is. What did they say? A nervous breakdown? Yeah. So it could be something of that nature where they told you they reached a breaking point, and then after that, you know, you just felt like you couldn't trust them anymore. And that, but you did feel that they attacked you and were adversarial with you, Virgo, okay? Yeah, separation. So you've been in separation from this person, Virgo, and this has caused you a lot of deep contemplative energy. You know, like you really think about this person and you think about how you fell out with this person. So, and then people ask you about them and you think, what do I tell people? I can't really tell them the truth because the truth is too dark and people kind of can't handle it, or, you know, and then you really, for some of Virgos, you may have even been to therapy over this person and asked this, you know, talk to a therapist and then been told by a therapist you have to stay away from this person because they could be sort of like a narcissist or an abuser. And you know what, Virgo, we often, when we think of abusers, we usually think male, but women are abusers too, especially if they're in some kind of a position of authority, and then they may actually get away with more because they can hide behind their gender, okay? So just be wary of that. But you felt like you couldn't deal with this person, and normal things just weren't working. Like you really did try to communicate this with this person, you tried to work things out, and you really gave a lot to this person, Virgo, for a lot of my Virgos. And I'm seeing that you really tried to take care of this person, and the roles became flipped with this person where they were like a child and you were like an adult, even though they were supposed to take care of you, you were taking care of them. Okay, and then for some of my Virgos, you may have been taking care of other siblings, like, or if this person has children, you were taking care of people that they were supposed to take care of, something of that nature. Or, for some of my Virgos, you had to pick up, if this is a person at work, you may have had to pick up a lot of work for this person because they said they went on a sick leave or a stress leave or something like that. So then you wound up having to do like double your workload or whatever, and people were even questioning you about this person's work, and you just didn't really feel like you could even answer for them because you were just sort of in over your head, and you felt sort of like a lot of problems were dumped on you by this person. And then you really tried to wrap your head around this, Virgo, to be like, why did this flip so badly? They used to really mentor me and nurture me, and now I feel abandoned and I feel betrayed by this person. So then you just went into a separation energy with this person because you just got to a point where you felt so overwhelmed, you didn't know what to do next. And so then for a lot of my Virgos too, like if you have children, you're trying to protect them from this person, and you think even though this person is a biological family member or whoever they may be, you can't really have them around your kids. Or for people, if this is a work situation, you may have left your job over this and thought, I don't want to be in a situation where I have to deal with this person at all. Okay. Okay, addiction. So Virgo, actually for some of you, I'm picking up that you may have struggled with depression over this situation, and you may have struggled with, it's weird, I feel like something's on my face, and I think you've been crying, Virgo. Some people are crying over this, like, because I keep feeling something here. And this puts you into some kind of a dark energy, Virgo, where you struggle with this. So when you think about struggle, you think about this person, or when you think about difficulties in your life, you think about this person. And then for some Virgos, you were, drinking or using drugs just to numb this pain of this person. And addiction takes many forms, right? So it could just be that you felt very angry and you became addicted to your own anger about this person. Okay. Ooh, abundance. So Virgo, this is you now. You've moved on from this negative energy. You've moved on from this kind of time in your life when you felt connected to this person, and now you're doing really well. And this is abundance in, you're going to be coming into a financial abundance, but this is abundance in your energy where you just feel, happy, you feel healed, you feel like you can really give to others, and your cup is full because you've done this work on yourself, okay? So you're feeling in this really good energy. You're feeling whole, you're feeling happy. And you see the card, the money's American, so that's the, worth a lot, right? So this is good money, right? This is like more money than what you expected. And then you're living in this good vibe, right? And then this person, although that's not why they want to come back, but they are now in a point where they want to come back into your life and they want to contact you, and they're thinking about you, and they see your abundance, and they actually take partial credit for any success that you've had. And they tell you this. They're like, oh, I told you to go to school. I told you to work hard. And you're like, and Virgo, you're rejecting this because you think, well, you did help me, but then you did hinder me, or you did build me up, but then you did sabotage me. And your abundance, Virgo, is yours, okay? You've earned this money. This is your money that you earned. This person didn't help you. Well, they did, but not to the level that you're at, okay? So give yourself credit, and don't feel like you owe this person. Ooh, upside down paradise card. So this person kind of kicked you out of paradise. This is like losing your innocence kind of thing where, this is like getting kicked out of the Garden of Eden or something like that, where, you felt like you lost a piece of your childhood because of this person, or your innocent self, right? Or it took a bite out of your heart kind of thing because this person was just so hard on you. You trusted them, you needed them, and they just really weren't there. And so, for some of my Virgos, you may have spent a lot of time thinking about how your life could have turned out differently if you'd had a different mother, or if you'd had a different stepmother, or whoever this person is for you. For some Virgos, this could be an older sibling as well, okay? It could also be a mother of your child, for male Virgos, okay? But yeah, I read it as like a toxic mom. And then you felt locked out of things, you know? You felt boxed out of a good life. You felt put onto the wrong path by this person. Yeah, partying. So, Virgo, you did at one time anyway try to forget your troubles, go out and have fun. And then this person is someone that's criticized you for partying or told you you're always out, running around and running the roads and having too much fun. And you think, well, I better have some fun because I had to deal with you, right? Like that was kind of your energy at one time. You just wanted to forget this person. You just wanted to drown your sorrows, kind of thing. And so you went out to just enjoy your life. And for a lot of my Virgos, this works, right? Like you go, you have fun, you kind of forget this other person. And when you go out and you party, Virgo, it is mixing up energies, and like what people talk about, like a coyote energy, which is like the chaos energy. Coyote is like a trickster energy. It's fun, it's silly, it's crazy, it's wild. It can get you into trouble, but it can open a lot of doors for you. Where I live here, Virgo, there's a lot of coyotes here, and we can hear them howling. And then the dog, I have a large dog, she looks so confused, like, what is that? But so I love coyotes. And so then you were in this coyote energy, and it was helping you. Yeah, grounding. So now at this point in your life, Virgo, you're really grounded. You're stable. You're happy with yourself. A lot of my Virgos, you're going to therapy. You're doing the work. You're working really, really hard, Virgo. That's one thing that's like really heavy in the collective. You're really doing your absolute best to work very hard, make all the right decisions, and kind of be like early morning grind kind of thing. And this person is seeing this, okay, and then for some of my Virgos, you thought, I guess I'll never be stable because I've been through too much trauma. Or maybe you thought, I don't know if I can be stable. I come from this, unstable family kind of thing. But then this is you turning, pulling a rabbit out of your hat and being the parent that you didn't have to yourself and your kids. Okay. And just doing, making all the right choices that you've been making and giving to others, even though people say you can't give from an empty cup, but Virgos do, right? So you did do that. You did give to other people, even though no one took care of you and no one respected you, no one protected you. But you were able to give respect and give protection. And Virgo, you're someone that really stood up for the innocent people. Okay, you stood up for kids. You stood up for vulnerable people, and people know they can come to you. And that's why you have a lot of divine protection around you. You have a lot of what people call good karma. Okay, I call it white light energy, because every time you're giving to others from your heart, then you're sort of pulling in this beautiful energy. This is divine love, because God's love is really about giving, giving and forgiving. Okay, and Virgo, that's your vibe. You're always giving to others. You're always forgiving people. You see the best in people. But this is also why you need to be really careful around toxic people, because they know you have this really good heart and you do give too much, right? So that's why it's such a beautiful thing to be such a giver, but you do have to watch these I don't want to say bad people, but people that take too much. Then you do have to say no to them. Picture. So this person's stalking you a little bit. Or at least looking at pictures. And for a lot of my Virgos, this person has pictures of you in their house. Okay, so they could see pictures of you online, but they may actually, for a lot of my Virgos, they have physical pictures because they took them of you, you gave them to them. So if this is your mom, obviously they have a lot of pictures. But even if it's like a work thing, some mentor person, they have photos of you, and that they have these photos, and they're looking and they're thinking about you. Okay. Shock. So this is going to shock you, Virgo, and that's why I am trying to warn you a bit with the message, just because this person is going to contact you. They are coming towards you, and I have this image of a horse walking really slowly, like a exhausted horse sort of walking on the prairies, but it's coming towards you. So this is like a slow moving energy where this person's soul is exhausted. This person's heart is worn down. They're tired. But they still are pushing forward, and they still are coming to see you. So whatever that is for them, for some Virgos, it could be they could call you, they could message you, Actually, I don't really think a lot of my Virgos they're going to message you because this I think it's an older person for a lot of my Virgos, so they may actually come by your house, which is like so disruptive to your life. Okay, Virgo, so they may actually come by your house or try to run into you. And then Virgo, this is going to shock you. For any of my Virgos, if you have a landline, they're going to call your landline, okay? And you're going to think, who is calling my landline? I have a landline. But no one calls except people over 70, right? So this person will call you or get in touch with you by some means. Watching, looking, perceiving. So this is them really, they're really trying to pull you into their energy. They're really watching you. They're really thinking about this because they want to say the right thing, Virgo, and they know that you're suspicious of them, right? Or that things are bad. So they're kind of overthinking this. The clock. So this is the sands of time, Virgo. So you see this person. This person's part of your destiny. This person's part of your journey on earth. You define your life by this person, good and bad. You think about this person when you think about sort of your life, your destiny, your journey on earth. You have to think about this person. So this is you healing toxic relationships and abusive relationships. So for some of my Virgos too, if this is your mother figure, then you wind up being in other toxic relationships because your mom was toxic, or you feel sorry for toxic people, and then it could have got you into a toxic romantic relationship, or just toxic friends where you give them money all the time, or you're always bailing this person out, and that kind of a vibe. And so now you've been in a path of healing from this. That's why you don't want to let this person in, Virgo, because it does mess with your mind to have someone toxic in your energy, right? Then you start accepting bad behaviors and weird things become normal, and they kind of lower your bar almost. Yeah, ascending. So Virgo, you're meant to ascend past this person and sort of escape this person, go up, up, and beyond, and just zip on out of there, right? Like fly away from this person, basically, because you're on a higher vibration than they are. They're in a low vibrational energy, and you're in a high vibrational energy. Yeah, talking. They really want to talk to you. This is them thinking in their mind of a big long conversation that they want to have with you. They feel like things were unsaid. They feel that things were unfinished. This is a person that you've talked to a lot too, to the point where you feel like it's over communication, but they have more to say to you. Yeah, the chaser, they're going to chase you. Okay, this is them coming in. This is that shock energy where they're going to call you out of nowhere or show up your house out of nowhere. So they're really running towards you or walking towards you, but they are chasing you, okay? Yeah, love call. This is them calling you, and then Virgo, be cautious because this is what people call like love bombing, right? Where they're going to call and say kind of like, they know what you want to hear too because they know you really well, right? So they're going to try to almost like hook you into talking to them or something of that nature. The mirror. So see, you know what, Virgo, this card for me is like that window card in the other deck where it can mean a person that mirrors your energy, almost like a twin flame, but it also can mean like divination, like that this person has tried to get a tarot reading on you, or they've done some kind of spell work to kind of pick up on your energy. And there are lots of spells that people do with mirrors, or lots of kind of spirit work that people do with mirrors. Okay, so but this could just be obsessive thinking as well, because but there's something about a mirror with this person where there's a mirror looking at a mirror. So think about that in your house or their house or whatever. Are there two mirrors that reflect on each other like that? And it shows like kind of infinity. That's this weird energy where they're thinking about you in this obsessive kind of a strange way. But Virgo, they remember a past version of you. So that's what you need to understand too. They're thinking of the old you when you were less mature and less wise and just nicer, right? And more of a doormat person, where they just were able to come in and manipulate you more easily because you did trust them, and they burned you basically when they were supposed to take care of you. But now you're going to use your intuition and see that this person is still in their negative energy. But yeah, this is them kind of for some of my Virgos, like they're looking into a mirror and really thinking about you, and this is like that's how people channel energy, whether they realize it or not, right? So this could be actual spell work where they're going and paying someone for a reading and paying someone for tea leaves, or they may do it themselves. They may have cards and pull cards on you, or they may just be like really obsessively thinking about you. Oh yeah, look, narcissist mirror, the golden mirror. So this is someone. It says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed. So this is their vibe, Virgo. So this person is going to come towards you. I know for a lot of my Virgos, this person is really vain as well. Okay, so and they probably were really beautiful when they're young, right? So they're this older woman who's in this very vain energy, and also vain about their opinions, right? Vain about their personal appearance, but they just think their opinion's so important, or they think they're the wisest, or they pontificate, right, about all things, and they think everyone should listen to them. So just be really cautious, okay? Yeah, wedding ring. So Virgo, this is like your energy where you have moved on to other things. And wedding ring doesn't have to be marriage, but for a lot of my Virgos, you are married or you're in a partnership. But this is just what you're committed to in your life. So this is your journey, okay? So you're thinking about your own life, your career, your kids, your choices, your whatever. And this is what this person is trying to interrupt, okay? Last card, Virgo, keys on a ring. So just be really cautious, Virgo, because they're going to come at you with this energy. This is like a temptation card. This does mean like a one night stand, but in this situation it's not sexual. So they're trying to, tempt you with this really kind of like a wild energy almost, or just say, oh, I just want to see you one time. I just have one thing to say to you. I just, just open the door a crack. Just let me in, just a scooch, right? And it's like, just be warned, Virgo, they want all the way into your life again. And they think they're very clever, and they think that they can sort of tempt you and trick you. Okay, that's the message that I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped you. Love you so much. Love you just the way you are. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Virgo.